absolutely packed out here. That is the bell for round number 1. Azerbaijan takes on Thailand. And a very fast start already by Akif with a nice fin. Finting in with a leg, and he goes in for a sweep. Udomlek very intelligently blocks it with a teep. Udomlek fires a big left kick upstairs. The fight is in the center of the ring once again. We've got another classic southpaw against orthodox. Big teep landed by Akif.
Big rear teep. Got a very lengthy frame, the young Akif.
Akif doing a very good job to constantly fin his opponent with his footwork. Very old school boxing, using your feet rather than your jab to find your fence and range. And a nice teep upstairs lands.
He's got that very Eastern Bloc style, that light on your feet, kickboxing style, in and out, in and out. Not the traditional kind of 50-50 stance of Muay Thai, standing your ground, just being slow like Udomlek there. You can see how Udomlek is just very composed, very strong in his stance, but Akif, just in and out, just trying to see where the gaps are.
Udomlek sends a nice left body kick to Akif's ribcage, and Udomlek very calm in the face of danger of Akif. Akif has landed many shots upstairs, landed some nice kicks as well, as he catches the leg as both fighters engage in the clinch, firing knees at one another. And a nice knee lands by Udomlek. The referee has seen enough. He breaks them up and brings them into the center of the ring.
And this can be one of the downsides of being more of a kickboxer. You're not so well versed in the clinch, and it looks like that is Udomlek's strategy. Just wait, grab on.
Nice head kick lands by Akif, and another flurry landed by Akif. And a teep as well. Akif firing off all cylinders, using all the limbs, and a jumping elbow attempted by Akif as he fires knees to the side of Udomlek's body.
Good positioning there by Udomlek, and a good sweep there from Udomlek. Just looks like he's a little bit more adept in the clinch. Great posturing.
We are less than 30 seconds to go. Round number 1.
And sorry, ladies and gentlemen at home, we got a little bit mistaken. This is at 147 pounds. So no wonder we thought they were big for 128.
That's what I was confused about. They were very big 128 pounders. And a knee attempted. Beautifully done by Udomlek. We're about to finish out this round here. Nice low kick followed up with a flurry upstairs, landed by Akif.
Big hands there from the Azerbaijanian as he goes back to the corner. That is the end of round 1 for our third bout of the evening.
A very nice round by both of these fighters. Now, Joe, what I noticed, Akif very active, in and out with the fence, good with the footwork. Udomlek very calm. This is a 3-round fight, but he's very calm in that first round. Talked about what is happening here.
Traditionally, Thai fighters tend to be a little bit slower because they're more used to fighting 5 rounds on the stadium circuit or out in the provinces. So they're still adapting to the style of what we've sort of colloquially named entertainment Muay Thai, 3-round Muay Thai. So 3-round Muay Thai is a faster pace because you've only got 3 rounds to, get
impress
the action.
The judges, right?
Yeah, get the action on. So I'm expecting that, like we're seeing here in the replays, Akif is going to keep coming in and out with these explosive punches, explosive attacks, but I think Udomlek is going to get a talking to from his corner. They're going to tell him to put the pressure on. He's going to keep his hands glued to his head, and he's going to march Akif down and lock on and knee his way through the round. That's my expectation, and that's, if I was in Udomlek's corner, that's what I would be telling him to do, because there were moments in that round where they were engaging in the clinch. Just Udomlek's positioning was better.
Very interesting as well. See how Udomlek will adjust. How much information did he download in that first round? How much is he going to use in this second round? I cannot imagine Akif is going to burn out. He looks too young and fresh. I think he's going to keep that pace up. Will Udomlek adjust to this? We're getting the final moments from the cornerman. The seconds are still in the ring. That is the bell for round number 2, scheduled for 3 minutes. Will it go the distance? Round number 2. Thailand takes on Azerbaijan. Her fight is now in the center of the ring, and Udomlek sends a nice body kick already.
Beautiful southpaw kick there by Udomlek. Just the timing as well. You know, he's cool as a cucumber here, but just got phenomenal timing. He's eating a bit to give a bit, though. I'm a little bit worried about that.
You've got to speculate to accumulate, but like you said, you sometimes taking 3 to give 1, and unless that 1 is an equalizing, powerful knockout, it's going to take too much damage to actually win the fight. A big kick upstairs landed by Udomlek, and again, a very slow start from Udomlek. Akif very in and out, timing himself, but I think Udomlek's going to time him perfectly.
I would agree with that. I think he's just waiting for the perfect moment to capitalize. But it is a bit hard against guys with a bit more of a kickboxing background. You know, when I used to fight, I was a bit more of a traditional Muay Thai practitioner, and I always had a bit of trouble working out kickboxers. They have a very explosive in and out style, and just the footwork and the rhythm.
Over 3 rounds as well, it's very hard to deal with because they're just in and out, they're constantly landing damage. But I've seen Udomlek trying to time Akif as he comes in, but Akif is actually going to the body. He's landing a 1-2 to the body.
Beautifully timed kick there by Udomlek just a moment ago.
I think Udomlek is also timing that knee to the head. When Akif dips down low to fire that body shot there, Udomlek's firing a knee nearly up there.
But I'd really like to see Udomlek push forward, put the hands to his head, march forward, put Akif into the pocket.
And a beautifully timed left hand by Udomlek. So we see the timing is now starting to pick up from Udomlek, but we are less than a minute to go in the second round. And here's that clinch we were talking about, Joe. Will Udomlek take advantage?
Well, part of the issue was he went straight for the body lock, so the referee is going to, you know, peel it apart. It tends to be a bit of a nullification in the action. Even though he was looking to knee his way inside there he is, locking on. Takes the back. Now that doesn't necessarily score, but it's kind of a bit of a secondary criteria. It shows dominance over your opponent. So, you know, it could be swaying in the judge's mind a bit there. Beautiful kick there from Mr. Udomlek. Oh, ducks a big swinging punch there. He's looking a bit more confident in this round, Jimmy.
Akif has still kept that same pace up. Udomlek still timing Akif very nicely, but still not doing that much with it.
However, in Muay Thai, it's not always just about volume, it's about damage as well. And some of those big kicks and the knees from Mr. Udomlek look like they did push Akif off balance, which tends to be, you know, it does sway in the judges' minds there. I mean, there was a lot of pitter-patter there from Akif. I'm not sure how effective a lot of the shots were, but we'll see in these replays. See that big left kick there, bang, comes out. Again, beautiful shot. See, Akif, high volume, but was swinging, but missed a lot. And the positioning and the clinch as well, you know, that part where he took the back of Akif, you know, that part there, taking there, you know, that's...
It also shows dominance over Akif. Akif is now going to get through that psychologically as well, that you've been landed on top of as well. Like you said, it might not be swaying the judges too much, but it is going to do something psychologically, I like to believe. But is Akif winning this fight, or is Udomlek's timing going to be enough for the judges? I'm curious, what is he going to do in this third round? I thought he was going to do in the second round like you said, but he didn't. Is he waiting to the third round? We're going to see in just a moment.
Let us know what you think in the comment section on YouTube. Seems to be bunny ears are a favourite with the crowds here. So here we are coming into round 3 of our third bout of the evening.
That is the bell, Joe. We're about to get into the final round of this bout. Azerbaijan takes on Thailand, of course. Venum Muay Thai against New Pran Buri. The referee bringing him in the center of the ring. The final embrace before they get into the action. Round 3, scheduled for 3 minutes. Akif bouncing on the balls of his feet as he throws a flurry already and attempts a kick, and a very nicely timed kick by Udomlek.
Doubles it up. That's fundamental Muay Thai, and Akif returns the favour.
Switch kick landed by Akif. He went downstairs and upstairs, and he teeps Udomlek into the rope, but Akif jumps on Udomlek, but Udomlek very intelligently wraps up Akif and doesn't allow him to get any shots off inside the clinch, back in the center of the ring.
However, I don't think Udomlek can afford to protect his points here. It's only 3 rounds.
He's got to do something now. Akif lands a nice stiff right hand down the middle as well.
Oh!
A spinning elbow landed by Akif, and that gets the respect of Udomlek. Wow, Akif really putting these combinations together now. Udomlek attempts a big left elbow over the top, but Akif bouncing on the balls of his feet. Looks like he's trying to secure this victory.
The warrior from Azerbaijan means business. More combinations than a bank safe here at Rajadamnern Stadium.
Udomlek just looking like he's giving up now, trying to do something. Akif trying to spin with a back fist, doesn't hit the target, and it looks like Akif's now timing a nice shot downstairs. He goes upstairs with a flurry as well. Udomlek.
He's got to add the secret herbs and spices to the combination though, because it's not quite effective enough in my eyes. He's going to have to pull off something. Oh, spinning back kick.
He must have heard you jokes. He said, if you don't see it, here's my spice, and he threw it. But Akif constantly pushing back on Udomlek. Udomlek very nicely times his shots, and he slams Akif to the canvas as well.
Very slow to get up as well.
Very slow.
Bit of
Did he hit his head on the canvas? Less than a minute to go of this round. Akif constantly throwing combinations. Udomlek cool as a cucumber. Draws Akif back into him as they get involved in the clinch.
You know, I'm surprised that's not the strategy that he's gone for, because traditionally the southpaw fighters, you know, as I've spoken to you before, tend to do the old draw and kick strategy. But I'm also surprised he hasn't pushed forward and just tried to clinch Akif up. But
like we said, the timing of Udomlek is always finding a way to put Akif onto the canvas one way or another. So although Akif has been very, very active, look how Udomlek takes the back of Akif as well. So Udomlek, you can see how experienced he is as a Muay Thai fighter. Akif definitely from a kickboxing background.
He's a veteran in the ring here, that's for sure. You can see some of those moves in that last round, trying to run down the clock. And that is the end of the third and final round. A great matchup, that one. A good, you know, difference in styles. I always like to watch the sort of the more traditional Muay Thai matchup against a kickboxer. Very, very, very well matched, that one.
Very nice fight indeed, and I was definitely a fan of Akif. In and out, always active, but Udomlek very well timed, very calculated. We'll see here now with the action replays, Joe. There was some clinch work by Udomlek, but just not enough. Akif constantly firing, but like we said, Udomlek seemed to be on top of all of these exchanges in the end as well.
Be interesting to see how the judges score this one. I mean, as I said, 3 rounds. You can't afford to muck around in 3 rounds.
I mean, as a casual fan watching, I would say Akif took it, right? But as a Muay Thai fan, you'd probably think that maybe Udomlek took that one. So I'm excited to see what the judges think, but also I'm excited to see what other people think in the comment section below. Let us know who took that one. Udomlek looks very confident in the center of the ring. He thinks he's won this one. Akif doesn't look so confident. We're going to see in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, of the 3 rounds of Muay Thai action, we go to the judges' scorecard. The first judge scored is about 30-27. The second judge scored 29-28. And the last judge scored 29-28. Declaring your winner by way of unanimous decision.